Excuse me.
What?
Don't get me wrong. Decent technique on the lift. But I'd like my Ganesh back. Please.
Fine.
A for effort, kid.
Tell me where he was.
He showed me a shirt inside the mud. Wait! Daddy!
Why are they still here?
Let's
Get
go!
out when you can.
He's in here! What are you doing? No! I've done nothing wrong!
Bloody bullies.
Get out of here! No! Go on! Shut up! He's lying. Get in the truck. Move it!
Guess I don't have a choice.
I swear to you! I said get in the...
Hey, Neelan, is my mic on? Can you hear me? I should type it in the chat. Pour some of that sweet Mountain Dew. Okay, sick. Cool.
Lucky for them, I've got somewhere to be.
Don't worry about taking cover, just go straight ahead and take these guys out.
Off to a great start.
And don't worry about this guy, he's a soldier and you're meant to be afraid of him, but he can just walk straight by me, he'll never see you. He'll never do anything about it.
Yeah, might clean this place up at least. Getting closer. We should get off the streets. Our shift ends in an hour.
Great timing.
Need sleep. You can...
Sick. You'll know if you're on par if you finish the lockpick sequence right around the time the guy says you can sleep in the truck. And he didn't even say it yet, so I'm slightly ahead of time.
What the hell does that mean?
Go right here.
Great thing. You see it coming? How long you been with the movement?
Spam X.
Long enough.
Spam X again. Turn left, jump straight away, climb up this wall. Hard left. Don't worry about these guys finding you, just take this one out. You can ignore that guy completely. Roll up the stairs, and you're out.
Safe.
Look around, people.
Start jumping now.
Big notice.
Get ready to skip the cutscene just before she lands. Spam triangle. Go for the guy on the right, only him.
What the hell?
That guy's meant to grab you, now Nadine comes out of nowhere.
You're late, Fraser. Nice to see you too.
Run around here, just round this corner there, and then let Nadine take care of these guys. She one-taps all of them. Wrecked.
Come on.
Have a sip of Mountain
I'll
Dew.
give you a boost up. There you go. Thank you. Follow me.
Try to slide to the right here. Jump as late as you can. Jump straight over this corner. Aim for that gray right there. Yes. Jump left then.
Patience.
You're sick, and that's the fastest way up. Damn, that took me a while. Go to cover as soon as you land. Roll, and then...
Come on. This way.
You realize we're moving away from the salt stand.
Yeah, we're taking the long way.
Don't climb over that railing. Just fall down here. Don't roll after you take that guy out. You might take cover and you don't want to do that. Just waste time. Again, right there, jump as late as you can.
Exploring our options. Sit tight. Well, she certainly lives up to her reputation. Here we go.
Right about now, just spam forward and X. And roll as you land. Ah, I got it wrong. Mess it up. But it's possible to avoid that staggered landing when she lands and she's kind of like just toppling over and struggling to get on her feet. It's possible to avoid that if you spam circle enough.
Yeah. One less problem.
Jump over the ledge to the left here. And try not to go straight down, because she'll go into that weird animation where she's kind of just hanging, trying to get her balance and whatnot. And jump hard left there, just spam X, and then you're up.
There's one. Oh, that works. Let's find that disc. Thank you very much. Watch our backs, yeah? Yeah. Christ. It's like walking through an antique shop. He's busy,
Don't bother going for any other prompt in this whole
enough to keep his little
place, in this whole, what do you call this, in his den, other than this little paper right here. And spam circle as you're holding it, because you want to get out of that animation so you can walk towards Nadine and open this box.
What was that mean?
Ah, I got that right. If you clip through Nadine, you know you're doing something right.
Shit. No, it's alright. Nothing we didn't already know. Shit. Oh, missed it.
Need me to do it?
Nope.
Now, only as she drops the lid and looks at it in amazement, then you go to skip the cutscene. Now, this is a super cancerous load time, so feel free to go and take a bathroom break, get a drink. Sip some Mountain Dew. I find I just can't speedrun without having Mountain Dew next to me. Without having Mountain Dew to drink, it's just... It's like Gamma for Call of Duty players. What's it called? G Fuel, that stuff, yeah. Okay, that load time went quicker than normal. Here, you don't want to jump while running away. Just fall. Go up here, go left. Just fall, don't jump. Once more, just fall. There you want to jump. Jump as late as possible. Cool. If you don't jump, if you jump too early, she'll land on the bar below, and that just wastes time her climbing up. Immediately after you jump here, I jump too early. Can I skip cutscene? There. Just hold forward. Roll as you get up here. Speed things up a bit and jump there. There are going to be two enemies up here. Don't bother fighting them. Just in case. Fall here. Go to right. Go right. Otherwise, she does this weird animation where she hangs up the sign and stuff. You can keep this chair out of the way. No worries. Under the clothes to the left. Hard right. Jump. I can never get that right. If you do it right, you shouldn't go to that second little ledge down there. Jump. Go as far right as possible. I did that. I screwed that up. Roll here. Then jump. And jump towards the lights right about now. No matter what, you'll learn the animation if you do it right. Get ready to skip cutscene. And now wait through another stupid load time. So, currently, I am third on the speedrun leaderboard for Uncharted Lost Legacy, and I would love to break the world record. So, I'm just speedrunning as much as I possibly can, trying to get better. And in this video, I'd like to just showcase some tips and strats and techniques on how you can speedrun it better. Because if you're trying to get into speedrunning, Uncharted Lost Legacy is the way to go. It's a great game, and it's not very long. I got into speedrunning through Uncharted 4, but that's like a 3.5, 4 hour speedrun if you're good or if you're like intermediate. So it's just really long. Takes a lot of prep time and everything. As that cutscene ends, just spam, hold your stick left, hold the leg stick left, and spam X. You can jump really early here. Oh, I died. That's great. So you can jump really early there. I just jumped too early.
Oh, maybe I should take the train.
Shit. There you go. Hold the stick left and just spam circles so that you can roll off the edge. Go slightly to the right here, and then go left. She'll somehow break physics and gain enough momentum.
Still here. Great. Just checking. Yeah, give me your hand. I'm good, actually.
No matter what, you can't grab her hand. That little
Nope.
dialogue between them is meant to happen.
I do. It's a control thing. Cool. Let's just enjoy the serenity, shall we? Got a dumb question. So much for that. How do you know the tusk is still there? It would have turned up in a museum or something by now, right? Plus, I haven't seen any Hoysalar exhibitions. I've never even heard of the Hoysalar before this job. Yeah, well, that's the fault of their last king, really. Young, reckless, flaunted his empire's wealth, built a new capital.
Stick left here so that you can go into the waterfall as fast as possible.
Look at that! Flamingo convention. So, quite nice to be outdoors, isn't it? Away from the city. Quiet.
You're gonna come to essentially the first encounter in while in the nature part of the game right here.
Oh, look at this.
Just then you want to take your finger off the accelerate button and just spam jump so that you'll jump out of the car and get to the cutscene as fast as possible. Now here the encounter is gonna come.
Right. That should do the
You want to
trick.
kill the guy on the right as fast as possible. On the top, on the right.
Thanks for the heads up.
I missed him. If you don't kill him soon enough, he just gets behind cover and it absolutely screws up your run, like what just happened there.
And there we go.
If I can't beat my personal best in this run, at least I can hopefully showcase some nice tips and strats on how you can speedrun.
Leave no trace type when it comes to Indian runes. Sentimentality in this line of work? Get you killed. Whoa, what? They're just large flying rodents.
Actually, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're closer to primates and lemurs.
Okay, well, I'll look it up. There we go.
Yeah, it's not the only time in the game that Nadine's a fucking know-it-all.
Made it.
Stop!
Get ready to skip cutscene as she gets up. There we go. Skip the cinematic, excuse me. Now, you know, speaking of pet peeves in this game, with Uncharted 4, let's take it back. Go to Uncharted 4. Nadine is meant to be South African. I haven't done any research on the subject. I don't know. I haven't looked at her character bio or anything. But she's meant to be South African, and she owns Shoreline, that PMC, which is it's a South African contractor business, right? And so all those contractors, all those bad guys, they're South African. Hold on. They're meant to be, at least. If you miss one of them, don't worry.
Was this really your plan? Sort of. You don't like it?
Aim at this waterfall because that's where all the enemies are going to spawn. Whoa. I think that's the first time a grenade has ever been thrown up at there at me.
Oh, pants. Maybe later.
As soon as you kill all the enemies, just go straight for that. Don't wait for Nadine to say we're clear. Now, back to what I was saying. Shoreline's meant to be a South African business, right? So, the people that you fight against, the Shoreliners, they're South African, right? But their accents are atrocious. Their South African accents are just awful.
Sure you are, honey.
And what I can gather from what Naughty Dog did was they just got American voice actors to to act in the South African accents. Now,
The three symbols.
that
Let's have a look at the map.
I love Naughty Dog. I love them. I love them for basically everything. But that little detail just peeves me a bit. What makes it so much worse is that in this game we're playing against Indian rebels, American voice actors to do Indian accents, and it's awful. I don't understand why they can't just go that little extra way for authenticity.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Well, whatever. What do I know?
Not that I'm too worried about him, though. You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you. Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment. His guys are idiots, but he solved this. We just need to stay the hell away from him.
There's a treasure right over there, by the way.
Appeal of people like Saab. Easy. It finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose. Purpose? Sounds more like bullshit to me. Look there! One of Asab's trucks.
Reload your gun here, because you're gonna need to shoot it soon.
Not yet. Waiting on
Just need to get this guy's Type 95.
I found them.
Get this grenade. And that's the last of them. And you want to be right around here, which says the site's clear. Wait for Chloe to look back. Restart checkpoint. Now, it's really weird how this works. See, it fools... I don't know how this works. It fools the game into believing that the encounter is still going on. And, for instance, Chloe and Nadine act as though the encounter is still going on. There's still enemies there. That's why they run to cover and act like they just made a hell of a racket.
That's a good sound.
So, what that achieves is it avoids a dialogue that would have taken much longer. And it wouldn't have allowed you to start completing this puzzle.
That's two.
And when you're up here, wait for Nadine to say that she's got one.
Hey, here's another.
There you go.
Here's another one. 3 down.
That just avoids you having to go get it yourself.
Last but not least.
Restart checkpoint, and there's this weird little wait time you have here before you can actually activate this. Just spam triangle. There you go. There you got it.
Hey. Did it. Got down right out. Did. Oh, come on. Looks like we're going under. Rightio.
No, you never want that to happen.
Ah, here we go. Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet? Told you it's some kind of key. Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does. What is it? Ancient porcelain jigsaw puzzle?
Just know that while you're solving that puzzle, if you hold the left stick left, that is
Now what?
counterclockwise. If you hold the left stick right, that's clockwise.
Let's see what happens next.
It just makes it a bit easier.
You know that.
'Cause I got confused in the
treasure hunting is
beginning.
not a good gig for the risk of us, right? Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
Her accent is so awful. Her South African accent it just bothers me.
Did you hear that? You feel that? Look at that.
After she says mountain, get ready to skip the cutscene.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain.
Immediately after she says mountain.
Suppose I should have asked about the drakes before I took the job. Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well, Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin.
If you do it right, as a Baron, you'll know you did this fast enough if they start pulling the door up as Chloe says thin air.
Right.
Get to the entrance as fast as possible, but just shoot here quickly. Grab that grenade. Now, what this does is, Chloe would have been in her kind of stealth mode where she's creeping around really slowly because these enemies have appeared. But while you shoot, she just gets put into this running animation. There, she went back into the... Damn it. She went back into the sneak animation there, so you just shoot again. And make sure to pull out your pistol while you're running, because you run faster with the pistol than with the assault rifle. Jump into the water here. As soon as you hit the water, restart checkpoint. And then you'll be in the car. And just go right here.
How'd you get tangled up with the Sav anyway?
Make as few turns as possible.
Rather not go into it.
I make plenty, but
Certainly seemed to have a thing
it's
for
just
you.
just how finicky I am.
Proved useful at the time, but yeah. Do tell. Rather not. Maybe over drinks. Not enough alcohol in the world. Hey, just so you know, Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him. I had my concerns. Why do you accept my offer? I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, especially with everyone wanting to see me fall. I hear that. But on the plus side... Wait. Shit. The rebels beat us here. This should do the trick.
Try not to jump into the steps because it'll stagger Chloe. Jump off of them, because then you can keep moving faster. Just retain momentum. Hold the left stick back and just spam X here so that you jump back.
Okay.
Try to keep the car in line with the stairs.
Let's get inside. Do you suppose this place well?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
Now make sure you fall instead of jump into the water right here, because that ledge will break off, and if you jump and grab that ledge and it breaks, you'll be put into a dialogue with Nadine, and it wastes a lot of time, whereas you could just fall straight into the water and get the climbing gear up ahead.
They've left their climbing gear. They should come in handy. Correction. Our climbing gear.
Now what you want to do here is stay in the water and just go straight. Now I know straight is a bit of an abstract thing underwater, but go right of this rock, and then you should see this corner up ahead. Go to the right of it, and come up as late as possible, so that they're less likely to see you. Now, they spotted me anyway, but it is possible to...
Okay, we're clear. Made it by the skin of our teeth.
With all three of these puzzles, it is really annoying to get them wrong. So if you follow the steps I'm about to do, you should get them right every time.
Well, I'll be going to hell.
And then you will get them right every time, as long as I can do it right.
Oh shit. Look out! Ooh, that was close. Oh, for goodness sake.
3 statues with 2 different symbols on them. Star and rings.
Thank you, Nadine.
Hoysalar sunset, but I like your description better. Ah! Near miss there. Okay, what next?
On that last tile right over there, you can just roll off of it. Don't have to jump.
Right, got it. Come on over. Figured we had one on the go.
How did you know that?
Everything always comes in threes. You'll see. No shade. Halfway there.
And on this tile again, you can just roll off of it.
Oh, fresh air.
Here we go. Guess this will be a picture of an X.
Good guess. Oh, this one's a bit tricky.
Easily one of the fastest axe puzzles I've ever done.
Nice to see you, Shiva.
Right. Let's turn the water on.
Whoa, what's to say it's not different this time? What if it's fire or something?
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Nadine's no fun.
Here we go.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3 now.
Australia. Your accent makes sense now.
Yeah,
Fraser's
Know
not
it all.
exactly an Indian surname either.
it was my mum's. Let's head back to the car. Gotta love a shortcut.
Glad we don't have to go back the way we came.
I would have made you dodge the axes.
Roll off this edge here. Oh, damn it, I did it wrong. Oh no, that could have set me back. That could have set me back really far. That could have set me back up by the puzzle. You're meant to roll off that edge there so that you get far enough so that you get set in the car, in the water all the way down so that you can skip the car ride down. But if you do it wrong, you just go right back up to the puzzle. Could have wasted a lot of time there. Yeah, I did it wrong. So that set me back a while. Like that, there we go. Now I went slightly further than the last time, and the checkpoint will have reset in the water. Down there now. There we go. And that's how you're meant to do it.
Why do you accept my offer?
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Especially with everyone wanting to see me fall.
I hear that. But on the plus side...
Oh, there's a plus side?
Oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise. As far as I'm concerned, this business is tough enough on your own. You have to take any advantage you can. You always worked alone? Mostly. How old were you when you started? Young. Learned quickly enough I needed to let people think they were getting their way, and then I could get the upper hand. Too subtle for me. I always preferred the direct approach. Yeah, whatever works, I say.
I hate that. This happened to me twice. Out of like a dozen runs before, that's happened twice. And I have no idea what triggers it.
Once more, with gusto. Here we go. Hey, I'll take care of this one. Okay.
Now just wait for it to rev the engine a bit, and then you can go. If you're too close to the door, she won't do it. And even if she's halfway through the process of pulling down the door, it will start all the way from the beginning. So it wastes time if you screw it up.
Up. Go up.
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd watch. Hey! Who's there?
Pull out your pistol or see run faster. You don't need to jump off for this section. All the way up these stairs, you can just run with your pistol.
Follow me.
This encounter right here. Just rope swing here, drop as soon as you can. You don't want that guy to spot you. That screws everything up. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten through that. I should not have gotten through that. And you don't have to worry about this guy shooting you or hurting you at all. I'm pretty sure he's severely autistic. Look at him. Ah, the perks of playing on Explorer difficulty.
Glad I didn't listen to you.
Damn it.
Twice. Excuse me, just passing through. Sorry. You all right? Be there as soon as I can. Didn't know you cared. Got awfully quick. Nadine! Ah, Nadine! What? Ah, why didn't you answer? I didn't hear you. I did a lot of shooting just now. My ears are ringing. Ah, you took them all down. Oh, that's why you hired me. Besides, they started. So.
Oh, I got unlucky with his bow puzzle. The pieces are far from complete.
Oh, what the hell? That's not fair.
That's pure RNG. That could have gone quicker if the pieces were aligned better.
Come on, let's get this over and done with. Yep. Shit. I told you it was dangerous. You hurt. It's my dignity. Here we go. There be water. And now that's 3. You know, I've had my fair share of screw-ups. You just pick yourself up and move on.
I don't like it.
No one does now.
Let's find a way to get this down to the car.
Sounds good. Hey, if you want to look anywhere else out there, now's the time to do it. Right. Makes more sense why Asav's after the tusk now. Figured he just wanted the money, like us. He'll use it to rally people to his cause, wave it in the government's face. Just like all the other times.
This has happened before?
Oh yeah, ever since the young king lost to the Persians. Everyone's wanted to lay claim to it, to this land.
Here I thought we were just going on a treasure hunt.
We are. Let men like Asav fight over it. It's none of our concern.
Fighting wars was my concern for a time.
Good point. But you did it for the cash.
Usually.
What about when you worked for Asav?
Definitely a cash grab. Hardly worth the trouble.
Yep, coming.
Right behind
Oh, screw that up. Oh no. Yeah, this run is pretty shit so far. Made a few too many mistakes.
Try not to break it this time.
Sassy.
What the hell?
Wait, I forgot to check. 34 minutes. No, I'm on schedule. I'm basically on par with time.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I might even be a few seconds ahead of time.
You ready? Yeah. Just, taking it all in. Hard to believe it's real.
Imagine what it took to make this. The craftsmen, the engineers.
Their work still stands. But they're gone. Maybe their king should have used their wealth to protect his people and not make such an inviting target.
Damn it. If you spam roll right as she lands, you can skip that staggering animation.
Okay. Ready?
You know, I like that you can abuse rope physics in Lost Legacy, but the way you could abuse the rope physics in Uncharted 4 was so much better. It was just absolutely broken.
Okay.
It was great.
They're even more impressive up.
Okay. Missed that in my last run as well.
They're even more impressive up close.
My apologies. Up here. Coming. Come on, this way.
You sure it's safe?
You know, you keep asking me that. Oh boy. It's definitely not safe, by the way.
I saw. Think you can get back up here?
Yeah. Keep going. I'll catch up.
Yeah. I've got you.
All right, I can manage.
Just accept my help.
Nadine? Please? Okay, well that was super glitchy. She should have been there way earlier.
I didn't expect you.
It's never happened to me before.
You said Ganesh was the removal of obstacles. Is this really the only way across?
Yep. Woo! Amazing.
As she reaches out here, hit the jump button. We'll go faster than swinging all the way there.
You're doing great, China.
Thanks. I'll be doing better when we get to the crown.
Surprised we haven't seen the Saab yet. Knock on wood.
Dealt with him up here.
Why is that?
He doesn't have the stones to climb this high.
I think I see a place we could swing over to the crown. Just what?
Oh, shit!
Woo! Thank you.
Hurry up and climb! I'm slipping!
And skip cutscene right there. As she climbs up.
Okay. Easy does it. Jinx us.
Roll as you land. Sick. Jump as far to the right as possible here and then grapple.
Ready? Incredible. It's our old friends, Parashurama and Ganesh.
Friends. Looks like they're fighting.
Well, when the Hindu gods aren't off fighting demons, they're sometimes fighting each other.
It's not a fair fight. Ganesh isn't even armed.
I guess it's not really his style. Through here. Hey, look. Armaments. You were rightly deemed. Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, another one of these doors. Now let's see. Oh, good. This one actually works. There you go. Nice to get some light. What the hell? Jesus, saved their empire.
Ah, that little dialogue there was enough time for me to pour my...
Nadine, can you lend a hand with this chap?
Sure.
Come on, old fella. Excuse me. Sorry.
We must be getting close.
Hopefully closer than these guys.
And follow these steps if you want to get the silhouette puzzle done as quickly as possible. And the solution to this puzzle is not my own, I just got it from Aram's.
Only one way to find out. Let's see what this does. Alright, that slid the piece away from me.
It's shutting me too.
Let's try this. Over you go. I see what's happening.
The shadows match the mirror.
Right, so let's see if I can line them all up.
Looks like fun.
And this is the last one right here. Sick.
I think that's it. Salah. Here we go.
And this cinematic usually takes really long, so the load scene is really long. Feel free to browse memes, go get yourself a drink, take a bathroom break, whatever. Is the stream quality deteriorating? It looks like it's gotten worse. I hope it doesn't cut out. I will be submitting this run to speedrun.com if it's faster than my previous run. All I need is what? 36? I think I need about 20 or 30 seconds and then I'll be second place. But then a whole 5 minutes behind Aram still. What a god.
It's coming loose! Grab the edge, quick!
Player project we get Chloe's leg to glitch really funny right here.
Okay, go!
Pwned.
Damn it! I'm fine. Go!
Whoa. That was a little glitch there, but took me higher than I was meant to be. That's some good RNG for a change. Now this load usually also takes really long. Looks like the stream quality has gone down. After the boss fight, the mid-game boss fight with Asav, I checked my time again, and I think the bearing is about 57 minutes, 56 minutes. So if I have a time lower than that, I'll be doing really well. Then I'll be on par to beat second in the world. It's a pretty shit run so far, so hopefully I can just get near my previous record. My current record. As this load time stops, you just want to hold the stick right and spam X so that you can jump into the water as fast as possible. And you also get a little dialogue with Nadine, which will give you the trophy Marco Polo. Throwback to Uncharted 2, 3, and 4. Chloe laughs at this section right here after Nadine says we don't have time to play Marco Polo because Chloe was there the first time Nathan ever wanted to play Marco Polo. Cool little Easter egg.
Come on. Don't have time to play Marco Polo.
You want to get ahead of Chloe right here.
Nothing. You alright?
Just saves a lot of time. Go underwater here. Don't know why, but it goes faster than being above water. Okay, right here there's an encounter that can be pretty hard to get through if you don't play your cards right.
Right. You take it.
There is no way out of this.
For some reason, shooting at those guys like that makes the guy above despawn. Not too sure why. It's a cool little exploit you can use. There's a little skip that I like to use here. Hopefully I can get it right first time. Fucked it up. Not all is lost. There we go, there we go. Got it. As soon as you get to the top of this ledge here, restart checkpoint, and that should put Nadine right next to you, so that you can bash through the door. Now, what that skip before did, wait, you see that on the truck over there? That APC? What that other little sort of glitchy skip does is it avoids that APC coming through a wall and causing the ground to shatter. And you just slide, and it just avoids all that, saves a bit of time. Just a bit. Every second counts.
Up here. Think there's a way through.
We're about to come to the mid-game boss.
Poor bastards.
Spam roll as you land. Got it right. Sick.
Up here. There's a breach.
Get ready to skip cutscene. Spam triangle now. Spam square now. Sick.
make this quick.
Just move towards him to speed things up. Don't bother punching.
Yeah. Come on.
You see, to rule a people, you must first sow chaos. I will incite
Stream quality is really worsened.
stamp out the weak bloodline of the young king. Starting with you.
Thanks for taking your time, Nadine.
Grab onto something. Anything.
Okay, I don't want to wait. Don't want to wait till after this really long load time. I'm ahead of time by about a minute. My bearing here is about 57 minutes, so I'm ahead of time. Great. Pretty shit run too. Wow, whoa. That load time has never gone that quickly before.
Can I just say?
That was
We're
amazing.
not joking about Asav. I mean, wow, he
was
looks
great.
so unassuming. Right? That's exactly what he wants. Pretty sure his glasses are an affectation. To make him look harmless.
Yeah, Nadine, we
or
get it.
smart.
You know, big words are smart.
But he is smart. Was a doctor before he took up his cause.
You can jump roll right after you exit this cave,
You sure
just
you're
so you
good to
know.
go? Good as I'll ever be. Just need to take it easy for a bit.
Sadly, you can't jump up these little...
Up here.
What do you
Go
call
slow.
these? Little rocks you can grab onto. You can't jump up them. Because Chloe's still recovering.
Let's get that thing open.
So that, the cinematic we just skipped was pretty important. What happened in the story now was that, spoiler, Nadine saw Sam, who had been taken captive by Asav. Turns out Chloe had Sam do recon for her, and then Chloe hired Nadine as an accomplice in her gig. So Nadine wasn't happy that Chloe didn't tell her about Sam, and so Nadine just fucking decked her.
Socked in the door.
Just absolutely wrecked her. One punch to the ground.
Well, Mandy's not too far. Ouch! Glad I thought to pack painkillers.
So now we know Sam's in the game too. And Nadine just sort of left us. She took the call with her. That's why we're stuck doing
Slow
this.
down. Slow down.
Instead of grappling to the tree branch in the middle of this
Still got my dignity.
this wide gap here, just go left, and then drop down these rocks here. Grappling with that branch makes it break, goes through a whole long animation, just wasting time. Every second counts.
Try this way. Good. Alright.
Okay, for this encounter, to do it as fast as possible, jump left here, aim right around there, killing those two enemies. Go left for this rock here, back out. Don't worry about the APC, it can kill you on explore difficulty. What you want to do here is swap out your pistol for the silence pistol, and grab that C4. There he is. I knew this guy was coming.
That's last legs now.
You don't want to blow it up just yet.
Ding, you alright? Composites kicking the hornet's nest.
There you go. Now the APC is destroyed.
Come on.
There's another one coming. Just get rid of any enemies left over. Okay, restoring his left. Just that one, okay. That would have been a lot smoother. Don't know why I didn't.
That's it. We're clear.
Oh, Nadine took her sweet fucking time to get to this crank. Get ready to skip the cutscene immediately after this. Cool. Coming close to elephant ride time. Spoilers. There's a weird little exploit that I found. If you punch and then spam roll right after that, you can get down the stairs here a bit faster. What sucks about these load times is it just takes your momentum away. It's like you got momentum from a sick, especially just then. That encounter really gets your blood going, you know. And there's a little like what I talked about. You punch and then you roll immediately after.
What are you doing?
Making sure we're not followed.
That's a good idea.
Exactly what it sounded like.
Shortcuts. Okay. Looks like a step well. You don't care. Now I do. Don't mind us. What is that? Oh no.
Gotta wait for Nadine. As soon as she gets down, just spam triangle.
Hey, it's okay.
She's tripped. But I don't think she's wounded.
Those explosions we heard must have triggered the collapse.
I hate Nadine's accent. Just hate
Easy
it.
girl.
It's so off.
It's okay.
Go watch
Sorry,
Invictus.
girl.
Matt Damon does a
Gonna
decent
get you
South
out.
African accent. Nadine's, no.
Wait.
Elephant ride time.
You need to get down. Just stay calm.
You can just drop your controller here.
Both?
If you wanna, you can grab those branches and feed it
Easy.
the fruit.
Easy.
It doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't change your time in any way.
Okay then.
But basically you can just drop the controller, go and get a drink or something. I'm gonna go get a drink. BRB. I also got myself a chocolate. It's just after you see these lemurs coming up ahead that you need to get ready to skip cutscene. Here's another load time that's pretty bad. Now, in my last run, that I set my personal best, I accidentally went too close to the elephants, and they sort of threaten you to move away. Just waste time, so try to stay as far away from them as possible. Here we see Nadine being a know-it-all again. Just wait for it.
It's been a while, but elephants are smaller than I remember. You'll probably used to see African. Is that Indian elephants?
Amazed. Hate Nadine. No matter what, you'll always land like that so that the debris breaks on that ledge. So don't bother trying to overextend it so that you land on your feet.
Hey,
you can't.
Upstairs. I see light through the water.
Another cutscene you gotta skip right there. Don't walk down the steps after the cinematic. There's this really risky looking jump, but it's not too risky if you go for it. To the right here.
How do we get in? Dunno. Looks like dwellings along the side.
Now you pull out the silenced pistol that you pulled out earlier. That you.
God, this climb.
Damn it. Don't know why I did that 360 there. Went way further than I meant to.
Man down! Man down!
There's a big guy with the... I don't know what to call it. It's basically a death machine. Right over here. Now a bunch of them are going to drop from that corner there, like you just saw them. You can really just spam shoot them. You want to watch out for the guy with the grenade launcher. Is that all of them? Is that all of them? Sick! I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten through that. Cool. Got a lot of ammo to spare too.
Ah, let's see where this goes. Must be a way into the city somewhere. Whoa. It's a shame in a way. The lure's hidden from the world.
You want to be really careful with this rope swing. Go as far left as possible and jump as late as possible, because if you land lower than that ledge that I just landed on, you're gonna have to go through the tunnel again, and it just wastes so much time pointlessly. So just make sure you get that rope swing right. It's really annoying to screw it up. Look at the view.
They've blown the entrance. Gotta be another way in. In here, Nadine. Blah. Tastes great.
Don't worry about the enemies here. Just jump straight down this ledge here. Jump straight down here. You know, I've never tried to kill them before they blow that. should try that. See what happens. After this middle little symbol right there on the ground, restart checkpoint, and that just spawns Nadine closer to us, so we don't have to wait for her.
Well, what on earth is this? Whoa.
Speaking of waiting for Nadine, so that's another really important cinematic we just skipped. That little Ganesh statue that Chloe's been carrying around through the whole game, we just found out that it comes from that big
Through here.
tusk right there in the middle of that room, which proves that her dad was here and
Magnificent.
his whole life's work did not go to waste. So yeah, now Chloe is really determined to get that tusk. Now she doesn't want to let Asav get it because she finds out her dad did not waste his life looking for the tusk. And that's our motivation to finish the game now. Go left here.
Okay.
Come on. It's deep enough.
Thanks for going first, eh?
You're welcome.
Whatever you do, don't take that photo right there, what gives you the prompt to, because right afterwards, Nadine pushes you all the way down into the water, and then you have to climb all the way back up.
Kind of a tight squeeze.
So if there was ever a time not to take a photo, it would be there.
Oh, hello. Nice city you've got here.
Oh no. Oh, come on. It is possible to land on that. Just land on that ledge with your legs. Don't surface here or it'll cause a dialogue. Just go straight right, remaining underwater, and it'll push you ahead a bit like that.
Okay. Easy does it. Now,
What?
got water in my ears.
I hate that.
I wouldn't give her a towel. My God. Are you seeing this? You know,
Go hard left here,
I've run out of words.
holy
so you can get to the surface right here,
That's what?
and it's possible to jump roll all the way to those,
Throne room. Place to hide in my
what do you call those little ledges sticking out of the wall where you can climb? You won't always jump roll all the way, because, like I just did, I screwed up.
On the way up.
It's weird how the water lets you jump roll sometimes, and not other
I
times.
know what it is. Bet we're gonna need that disc soon. Over here, Nadine.
Just climb up here.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
I see a few more of those cranks around the chamber. The hand is moving.
Be more specific.
Right hand. Lower. Right hand.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Maybe it's because the statue's enormous. But I just now noticed Shiva's got a king cobra for a necklace. Okay. Now what?
Well, there's got to be more to this. Just need to figure out what it is. Ah, there's another crank up ahead. Whoa. Okay. I'm standing right here.
Mountain Dew.
I know.
Best drink to have if you're speedrunning. What the hell? What just happened? It's never happened to me before. Good lord, I didn't know that was possible to die from falling down there. was trying to jump to get to those ledges over there to climb. Shit, I just fell down there. This could have been a much better run if I hadn't screwed up in those early chapters.
Oh, good suggestion.
Yeah, shut up, Nadine.
That was a close one. Wow. I can see my house from here.
Hold your stick towards the slide and spam X here so that as soon as she gets done talking, you jump. Aim for the hand. Perfect.
Thank you.
If you spam either roll or jump while she lands, you'll avoid that staggered animation that she always does.
Aha! Here we go. Okay, I've got this one. Bringing down Shiva's drum.
Whoa. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
You guys just saw that, right?
Like the trident. Time to move.
Spooky Nadine.
Jump to the drum. It's an hourglass-shaped drum.
She just like glitched all the way left. Fast as fuck.
Oh shit.
I just watched that back on the stream. Wow. That was spooky.
And now we'll turn the water on for this side.
Hey, Alan Kurd? Sorry, I can't read that. I have no idea what you just said in the chat.
Now we've got water running down both sides. Look. Oh.
More importantly, Spooky Nadine. That was funny.
Is that it? We'll find out in a moment.
Now, this next puzzle, where you gotta move the mirrors into place, there's a way you can get it done really fast, and I messed it up in my last run. If I can get it done now, I could save so much time. Basically, what you have to do is move the statue with the mirror thing on the rail. You move it into the right place before Nadine actually points the reflector in your direction, and it just saves a bunch of time, essentially. Because then you can move to the next reflector already while she's still busy. Thank you, Nadine.
Yeah.
I know it's a prism.
We tend to the other two.
As soon as you land on this ledge right here, restart checkpoint. And then move this onto that little eye-shaped thing right there.
Right.
Perfectly in between.
Be a dear.
When she says, Nadine, be a dear, that'll get Nadine to actually do something. There. Move it right there. And then you can get moving already.
Got it. Thank you.
See, she says got it. And that just saves a few seconds. And every second counts. Now Nadine is all the way over there, but she's gonna spawn over here just because it's convenient for the game. Look at that.
You got that?
Now, what you want to do is move sort of onto this eye, but just slightly to the right. Just by, like, no. I did it wrong. Just slightly to the right of that little leaf-shaped symbol.
No, wait for it. What's happening? I can't see from over here.
I wasted like A millisecond just then.
All this water.
Shit, I need to pee.
It's a cleansing ritual. What's happening? Oh, you can
All this
put
Mountain
down the
Dew is great
mirror
for speedrunning, but not good for my bladder.
Found us. Get
Or my
ready.
liver.
Shit.
Or my kidney. Right here, killing anyone in this encounter is completely optional. You can just, like, run past all of them.
Get up here.
Which is what you should do to save time.
Got enough. Go. We need to get.
I just shoot them to get them out of my way. I just shoot them to get them out of my way. Just jump the ledge right here, no matter how many enemies there are, it's gonna trigger this little cinematic piece right here. After this little silence right here, as soon as you hear water swishing, get ready to skip the cutscene. There. That water swishing means the cutscene has started. And now we're locked up with Sam. Well, we're handcuffed. We're restrained. We're prisoners, our guns are taken away. And here's Sam. Now I need to pee. And back. That was also a number 2, that's why it took so long. I haven't actually taken a bearing in any of my previous runs after the 57-minute bearing, after the mid-game boss. So I have no idea if I'm ahead or behind time right now. But I like not knowing that. I think it keeps me focused, sort of. Pour some more Mountain Dew. Take a bite of my chocolate. And we keep going.
So, Nadine Ross.
Don't talk to me.
I was gonna say, you look good.
Was I not clear? What's that smell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't exactly had access to running water and soap recently. All the people you could have brought with you.
She saved my ass more than once, you know.
You do remember that she also tried to kill Nathan and I many, many times.
And to be fair, you two tried to do the same to her.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is, that the second we turn our backs, there will be a knife.
I can hear every word you're saying.
I know!
I trust her.
You know what? Fine. I guess I'm just a little bit irked that we are walking away with nothing.
Once more, Aland Kurd, I have no idea what you said. If you can Google Translate or something and put it back in the chat,
Time and place, children.
I'd be happy to answer or comment, but like, what is that? Is that Sanskrit? Is that Arabic? I don't speak Sand Nigger.
Just
Sorry.
hurry up.
Get ready to skip cutscene right here. Now this puzzle is this puzzle really is based on RNG right here, because depending on how the different rings spawn in, that affects how fast you'll be able to solve the puzzle. Like last time I got it really quickly in my previous run.
Shiva and Parashurama.
Just another element of RNG in the game. Okay, this is going pretty well so far.
You're testing my patience.
Boom.
Wait a minute.
He's yielding.
He's yielding.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot faster if the pieces had spawned in nicer for me.
It's going to fall.
Quiet.
Ganesh,
Hold the left stick down
what
here.
an obstacle you've placed in my path.
Hold the left stick down. Triangle, hold the left stick down. You just want to get all the arms into the down position.
Shut up and watch.
And then spam circle.
He yielded.
Skip cutscene. And now hold triangle. Remember to set your controls to autistic so that spam triangle is hold instead. Why is there a car alarm going off? Can you guys hear that? In the chat, can you hear that car alarm in the background? I swear it's the same. Two houses above mine, I think. 2 houses up from mine.
Goes a long way.
It's always the same guy.
Yes.
Lost it. Got it. Hold on.
Okay, don't do me.
Coming.
You can't get Nadine free before the water goes above your head, so just like,
Dear, not to rush you, but
doesn't really matter.
please hurry the hell up!
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, car alarm's annoying. Same neighbor, I swear he just has a fat cat that goes sit on the... Just sit on it. You might not think it's important, but don't just hold up here to swim up. There is debris that's gonna fall, and it can kill you if you get in the way of it. So, just make sure you dodge the debris as well. There we go. Cool. No, man. Didn't want to do that. There, the car alarm's still going. Shit. That's annoying. Hopefully the gameplay volume will block that out once the gameplay resumes. So now we're free. Oh, come on. Now the neighbors are yelling? What is this? So now in the game, we are just trying to get the tusk from us off, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that's going on. And Sam's with us.
All that time in the source care, and you couldn't get any intel on the virus?
Well, I tried. I saw the preview. I must never talk shop with him.
Can't imagine why.
Hey, he trusted me enough to believe I was an expert in all his voice sound.
What's the law?
Yeah, that's it.
found the train tracks. Sort of. Kind of a shock seeing all these modern structures after the Hoysala ruins.
British, Portuguese, 1800s, so not quite. Get that.
Chopper! There we go. This way. Copy that. Should have packed my machete. It'll help?
No problem. Go ahead.
Well, you first.
Much obliged.
There we go.
Wow.
Sam being a dick. I don't know if this looks like it to you, but do you think he's gained weight since Uncharted 4? Because to me it looks like they animated him much fatter than he was in Uncharted 4.
Chloe, you there? It's okay. I'm okay. I'm right behind you.
I went back and played like a few chapters from Uncharted 4 the other day, and like, how long does this game take place after Uncharted 4? Because Sam gained weight like unnaturally fast. Unless Naughty Dog just purposely decided
Where are you?
to make him look unflattering in this.
Holy mother of shit, this is heavy.
Oh, damn, you weren't joking.
Look at him, he looks
I
like a
never
fat
joke.
lord.
About anything.
You know, one of you could have just let me borrow your rope, but... here goes nothing! Yeah.
That was close. You in one piece?
Yeah. Go team!
Come on. We're exposed up here.
You know, I feel so much safer with her around.
Nadine, see if there's something up there we can use.
I can do it.
No, we're good. Come on, China, I'll give you a boost.
Alright, just trying to be chivalrous.
Just watch him, man.
Look at how they bully Sam, the poor guy. It's not like he's being that much of a dick.
You see anything up there we can climb on? Like a
If you get over what he did to Nathan in Uncharted 4, lying to him about the Avery treasure and everything, he's not such a bad guy. They're just being,
Come on up.
especially Nadine, they're just bullying him.
You're too kind.
No. She's just worried I'd kick it over and leave you down there.
Right, how about I scout ahead a little?
I wouldn't really leave him.
Yeah, well, play nicer. Sam, see your way forward?
Yeah, sorta. We'll definitely need your grappling hooks.
Okie doke. On my way.
Chloe!
Shit! Oh, okay. You alright? Yeah.
Great, I'll just borrow Nadine's hook
I
and...
have a better idea.
What are you...
Don't move.
Ow, come on, hey.
I said don't move.
Unbelievable. Hey, ow, ow. Hey, Chloe.
Thanks for scouting ahead, Sam.
Leave the rope for me, please.
Look at how they bully him. Okay, right over here,
Cave up there.
you have enough time to go off this little ledge right here. This won't actually get the game completed any faster, but just because you can, you got enough time to get that treasure right there.
Why don't you go ahead? Leave the rope for me.
You got it.
Next time, bring your own bloody rope.
Heads up.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen now is there's a cinematic that you should skip. And in it we find out that Shoreline is here and working with the rebels. Nadine's not happy about this because Shoreline was taken over by her lieutenant. She was like left behind and whatnot. So she's not happy to see that they've been taken under new management. Come on. That could have gone a lot faster. There's another one of those armored guys. Is that all of them? Oh, sick.
Nadine.
Coming.
Hey, the car alarm stopped. Sick.
Fraser, you go first.
Thanks.
How you doing in there?
Good. We're nearly to the rail yard. Shouldn't be long now. Oh, come on! Whoa! Oh god, oh god, oh god, shit!
At the speed that she's flying, she really has nothing to worry about.
God, Paul, she's alive.
No one says that. Who says that?
Down there? Yeah, I was fine until Sam made me picture God's balls. Where are you?
By the radio tower. AD, do you see a way up?
Fraser, we'll find something you can hook your rope to. Ah, sounds like a plan.
Got something for you.
Brace it against that strut.
I'm doing it. There. Okay. Come on up. It's buckling.
Jesus!
Get up there! Go, go, go!
Sam, hold on to that bar.
I'm doing it! Oh, shit. Well, it looks sturdy enough.
Thanks, you too. Well done.
Yeah, not bad. Considering it was her idea.
This is probably my least favorite part of the entire game. Everything's just so slow and it feels pointless. Everything we're about to do is just so we can get up that rock right there. And then up there to those ledges over there. It just feels so stupid. And there's also very little story that they give right here. Watch this how Nadine runs off screen over there to the right, and then she appears behind us to the left.
Stuck. Lend me a hand?
Sure.
Hey, you know, this might actually work.
You know, you could help if you wanted.
Nah, it's alright, you two got it.
Oh, shit! Look out!
Listen how beta Sam is.
Everyone
Like,
alright?
what's the point of making him like that?
Yeah. So much for our way up, though.
Yeah, maybe there's a way
I know
to
Sam
do it.
isn't like any swashbuckling white knight type of guy, but like, he wasn't that
Bet you're tall enough to get that ladder.
wimpy in
Come on,
Uncharted
I'll
4.
boost you up.
I'll give you a hand.
Feels like they made his character
Yeah, I'm
more
okay
beta.
with this, sure.
Not,
Ready when
not
you
sure
are.
why.
Have you ever looked?
Oh, shit! Sorry.
Get to the pallets as fast as possible right here.
Any spare ladders up?
There we go. Get to those pallets as fast as possible because there's a dialogue that would have started just then
What do you got?
and taken you extremely long to get over that little wall right there because the whole dialogue would have had to finish and then we would have only been able to get over that wall, grab this, what is this called? Grab this cart, swap the track, and then get over to Sam. What restarting the checkpoint as you get to those pallets does is it skips the dialogue completely. Like, you didn't hear it. You wouldn't.
There we go. Old switcheroo.
You two are doing just great now.
Shut up, Sam.
Okay, ready.
You got it. Arms away.
Perfect.
right, come on up. Your turn, Miss Ross.
Don't call me that.
Yeah, well, it's professional courtesy.
Relentless. Call me man.
Yeah, I kid.
Look, nearly there. Sam, you can use my rope.
Get ready to skip the cinematic as she climbs into this window. Right there. Oh, I got a pistol. Swap the silenced pistol right here. Take out this guy and that guy up there. Ignore the barrage of bullets that's hitting you. Just keep lockpicking. Grab the ammo. Grapple as soon as you can. Come on, there you go. Cool.
Got it!
And just climb up now.
Get to the door!
Look at that view.
Here we go! Ready? Oh, hi!
That was basically perfect. That went really smooth. Happy about that. Good unnecessary, Nadine. Skip cutscene right there. Nope. There. It's weird when the cutscene starts. So now what we find out is that... Oh, the car alarm again! Anyway, what we found out is that Shoreline traded a bomb for the Tusk to Asav's. Asav put the bomb on a train. The train is headed for the city where the little girl we saw right in the beginning of the game lives. So Chloe wants to stop the bomb. So we're going for the train now. Throwback to locomotion in Uncharted 2.
Anyone see a road anywhere?
I make my own roads.
Well, keep your eyes on your road then.
Hey, Sam, did you want to drive?
I mean, kinda.
Too bad. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Whoa!
Bully.
But this isn't my car.
Shit, motorbikes!
Run them off the road! We've got a stowaway!
Knock him off!
Out of my way! He's down!
Hate it when the camera zooms in like that. It's more difficult to see what's coming up.
There, I see the train! We're getting on it!
Coming through!
Hard right here, hard right.
The train! There's the
Where you're
train!
going to be able to jump on the train's going to be right here. Slow down so that Nadine can jump. Right after she jumps. Right after Nadine jumps, just jump. No matter how far back you are, you'll land it.
Go get him, ladies!
Good luck, mate.
Oh, shit!
Think he'll be alright?
Didn't know you cared.
Jump to the left, jump to the left. There you go.
Hey, did you catch where they put that giant crate? Near the engine. Right, that's our next stop then. Shit, nowhere to climb.
Home stretch, boys.
Let's try the other side. Whoa, easy now.
Elephants?
Okay, good.
There
Making
they are.
progress. Out here. Oh shit! Company's here. Assault squad.
Hey, I see them! Stand!
I hit him!
Enough of
Damn
this!
it.
You are in
Didn't want to
trouble
go in
now!
there.
Take them down!
It's okay, I only lost a few seconds. No. Sick. When you see arrowhead, there. When you get to the card with the arrowhead on it, restart checkpoint.
4x4's inbound!
That'll spawn the 4x4s closer to you. Damn it. Try to jump in the passenger seat. That'll get you and Nadine onto the 4x4 as fast as possible.
Out you go.
Now you just want to drive as far up as possible. Using a 4x4 is just far faster than running along the train yourself, so that's why you want to use it. Get as far as possible, even when the 4x4 starts flaming and stuff, like when it's on fire. You can stretch his lifespan quite far. Here's the part we want to get off on. Right here, right here. Jump. Sick. Get in here, wait for it to say dead end.
Blocked again.
Blocked again. That'll spawn another 4x4 on your right.
Again.
You need to go around. Hurry! Watch out! We've got a mounted car!
Passenger seat.
Down.
Look how fast that gets you
Any
there.
thoughts on how to get on that truck?
Get close enough and we can grapple to it!
Are you joking?
Let's do this!
Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Holy hell!
I've got his attention! Move in! Need me to do that? No. But I want to shoot the big gun!
Maybe next time.
Let Auto do the work for you
They
here.
won't let up!
Oh, well ahead of schedule.
Watch those snipers! Not timing! Clear them out!
Oh shit!
Damn it!
He doesn't look happy.
And he's got a huge block!
Whoa!
Sick.
Holy shit! Did we do that?
Making good time right
Yeah,
now.
we
Making
did.
really good time.
Rot! This truck's on its last legs!
We need to bail now. Oh, whose stupid idea was this?
Yours! Trading the tusk for a bomb? Commandeering a train?
No,
Taking us
no,
all
no, no.
months to plan this.
Making it all the sweeter when we bollocks it all up. I think we're almost there.
Immediately after they get this door lifted, skip cutscene. It doesn't look like a cutscene, but it is.
This
Skip
is really
cinematic.
heavy.
Right after the prompt goes away. There you go.
You coming? Okay, you go.
That's definitely the engine. Don't think about what you're doing. Just do it. Come on!
Did we just skip cutscene right after she lets go?
Two.
Here we go. There's gonna be a 4x4 to the right of the train to jump to now. Try to land in the passenger seat. Or in the driver's seat, rather. I think I'm making good time. See, it's weird for me. Sometimes this load right here goes extremely quickly. And other times it takes really long, like excruciatingly long. Like I think it will now. Sip of that Mountain Dew. We're in the home stretch now. Game's about to be done. I hope I have enough grenades. There's an encounter coming up soon where grenades are really helpful. When this run is done, I'm going to take what Aland Kurd said. I'm going to copy it and put it into Google Translate because I want to know what he said. I'd like to know what language that is. There we go. Passenger seat. Then I missed it. Now it's going to take so much longer to get him out of the car. I have one grenade. Oh, that sucks. Because I need grenades for what's coming up next.
You boys just can't leave well enough alone. Don't have much time.
Stick to the water here. Stick in the water. That'll get you. Where you're going is directly where this little river leads. So just stick in the water.
Holy hell! Sam! Hey, Sam!
Hey, Sam.
Holy shit! Hey! Our tricks!
We need to switch the train to another track!
Got it!
There is this disgusting little jump you can do here that'll save you a lot of time. And I screwed it up.
Sam! Sam!
Where's Nadine?
Back on the train! We have to
Now,
switch.
take note of how far away the train is. Look at how far away the train is. All the way in the back left of the screen.
We don't have time for this!
Whoa, I got more grenades.
Hey, jackasses! Can you give us a minute?
That's it! We're clear!
All
Okay,
right.
sick.
Back.
When you go to... Take note of how far away the train is. As soon as you hit triangle to go for the lever again, restart checkpoint, and it'll spawn the train
All right,
closer.
Back to the switch.
Just saves time. Saves quite a lot of time. Because of how fast you get that little encounter down there, you would have waited much longer for the train.
All right, assholes. Let's do this.
Boss fight time soon. Hate this mud here.
Okay, there's the train. But how the hell do I get on board? Can't see any bridges. Or crossings. Well, shit.
Nice.
I can't believe that worked. Oh my god, the bridge. Shit. Shit!
And for some reason, Assad is still on this train. That was about to blow up. Why? Because they need it for the context. Sweet ass shot. Just walk around Assad here. Don't try fighting him. Boom. Sick, that went faster than usual. Come on.
I'll break you. Don't fight. One should know when they're conquered. Your time ends now!
Don't worry about moving left while hanging off the side of the train here. Just go up and down.
Nadine, I'm
Spam
coming!
X now.
Now you want to fight.
Then circle now. Don't worry about moving left or right. Really funny animation right here.
I know you. You're no hero. My war will destabilize.
And now we're just gonna absolutely destroy ourselves.
Piece of shit!
Sick. Making really good time here. Okay, skip the cutscene now. And that's time. Oh yes! That's second place, boys. That's second place. Oh. Oh, does that feel good? I just need to submit this to speedrun.com. It gets verified, and I'll be second place on the leaderboards. Damn. Aram's record is 1 hour 33 minutes. This is the best time I've had so far, and I'm still 4 minutes away from his time. I don't know how he did it. I did screw up a lot in the early chapters though, so I will be going for another speedrun. Probably not soon because of school and stuff, but feels good, man.